Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. We are doing our weekly pull for our people born on Sundays. So this reading is for Sunday, November 27th through Sunday, December 4th. We're into December already. If this doesn't make sense, if you're like, what is she talking about? You need to go to your web browser and put in the day, month, and year of the day that you are, the year that you were born, day, month, and year, and find out what day of the week you were born on. And if you were born on a Sunday, if you find you were born on a Sunday, you are in the right place. So if this is not the day that you were born on, you can still watch this video, but we also have videos based on the day of the week that you were born. So this is for the energy of the week ahead, and that is on Sunday, November 27th through Sunday, December 4th. Now, as we talked about, I actually wanted to pick a goddess today based on the day of the week that you were born. So for Sunday people, the planet that rules your day of the week of birth is Sundays. And Amaterasu is the goddess of light, and she is represented. She is also known by the sun. She's a sun goddess. So this card says, the goddess of light, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So Amaterasu is she is the highest deity in Japanese mythology, and is the most famous legend about her is that she shuts herself away in a cave, bringing both disaster to heaven and the world. But her powers are, she's a Shinto sun goddess, and she brings all light to the world. So basically, she is there to bring light into your world, but you don't want to get her angry like like any goddess, to be honest with you. So that's just a little bit of information about Amaterasu. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So what you put out in the world is what you get back, and that is a good message on its own. But we are going to pick a card for my Sunday people. If you were born on Sunday, and I'm just looking at this beautiful goddess. She is just gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, she is gorgeous. She's also known to take on a white wolf form. So if you ever feel like you resonate with wolves, I mean, it's specific. This is white wolf, but okay. So your card is for the week is the Eight of Swords, and the swords is the suit of air. And wow, okay, so your energy this week is how funny is this? I mean, like this is saying that there's like betrayal and dishonesty. There's betrayal energy. You may feel betrayed, and like your hands are tied. And in this Light Seers Tarot, And actually, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot because I thought, since the Goddess of Light. But yeah, in this, I mean, there's betrayal. There's a feeling of betrayal in the air. So, I mean, I think that it's funny that Amaterasu is known to shut herself away in a cave, bringing disaster to both the world and heaven, is what the mythological story is of Amaterasu, and how this card was pulled for you. So basically, it might be a self-imposed disaster, but it might be, and it definitely, I feel like it is, because it says we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So what you need to do is maybe look at yourself, and this actually looks like a mirror, and this actually looks like this woman is looking into the mirror and seeing the self-imposed trauma that she has caused herself. This is very interesting. I mean, it's so funny how these cards work, but I mean, how real they are. How, you know, I mean, I don't know if it will end up being that way for you, but if it resonates and you are a person who in this shadow season maybe needs to take some time to do some self-reflection, because remember, what you're putting out there is what you could be getting back, and it looks like what she's putting out there is negativeness. And I'm going to read a little bit about Amaterasu out of this goddess book. Now I'm going to pick the section where it says, when your soul selects her card. The cave is so crucial, drawing inward, hiding our light to restore ourselves and to heal from something or someone that felt too intense or aggressive. And that might be you being too intense on yourself, but let me move on here. It says, when we hide our light, though, we aren't the only ones left in the dark. We take our light from the ones who love us as well. Again, we are mirrors. The beauty of Amaterasu is that she emerges from the cave out of curiosity, attracted to someone else's joy. That's when she meets with the dawn of her own reflection. She doesn't truly see herself and the beauty of her light until she's drawn out of herself. Amaterasu sees her own light once she becomes curious about seeing the light that's around her in the levity and laughter of the other deities. This is the answer. If we've been too long in retreat, if we've been hiding our light, not out of self-love and a soulful need for restriction, but out of the reaction to someone else's pain, then we draw ourselves out by focusing on the joy of others. Seeing their light allows us to see our own. And sometimes even the solar goddess needs to be inspired or reminded of why she shines so brightly, not just for the sake of her own reflection, but also for all of those beloved beings that need her rays of light to remember their own. Sometimes we need the sight of the faces we brighten in order to remember why we are devoted to finding our way back into the light. Wow. And then there's a soul voice meditation. Imagine someone in this moment you want most to see laugh and fill with light. So the energy for you this week seems like you may have been putting yourself in a self-imposed restrictions and unhappiness, and it's time to come out of that cave as Amaterasu did and see the light, see the positive, and try not to be dragged down by the negative, because if you drag yourself down with the negative, then you put yourself in this situation. So, wow. I'm always amazed, but I never should be. So this is for my Sunday born people. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I think this is just a beautiful reading. So remember that Goddess Amaterasu, the goddess of life, light, is going to be with you through the week. So if you need her, reflect on this message and see what getting out of the cave did for her. So we will see you back again. Please like and share this post, and we will see you back for your next Sunday reading.